5 to 8 hours long. They can go an entire year without eating, and they can go weeks without water. Now guys, in the water, this is where they feel safe. This is where they feel comfortable. All right, when they're completely submerged, they feel like they can't be seen anymore. Alligators, they can use that tail to swim a little over 20 miles per hour. They can also use their tails to lunge out of the water a little over half their body length. The alligator's tail is solid muscle with just a little bit of cartilage in the middle. Very fast, powerful tails. Now you guys, each alligator in here is very different. They all have their own personalities. But one of the things I want you guys to understand and realize while you're watching the show here, alright, some people are actually confused at this point. They ask me sometimes, why aren't any of the alligators coming after you? Why aren't they trying to attack you? Why aren't they trying to eat you? You guys, alligators actually don't do any of that stuff. If you think they do, you guys are probably watching too much TV. Alright, now alligators naturally are scared of people. That's one thing they all pretty much have in common. Alright, if you approach an alligator, they will try to avoid you, or they will give you plenty of indication and signs letting you know that they don't want you anywhere near them. I'm going to give you guys an example here. Alright, now you guys, right now, I'm in the alligator's blind spot. Okay, he doesn't see me. However, he knows that I pulled him out of the water. You can hear him, you can look at his mouth, it is open a little bit. Alright, these are signs, not telling me necessarily that he's mean and he wants to come after me and bite me, but he's really trying to say is that he's scared and that he may have to defend himself if he feels necessary. Now, as soon as I take a step to the side, the alligator is going to be able to see me, and I want you guys to watch exactly what he does. I'm going to walk straight towards him. Again, you guys can clearly see here the alligator, he's not trying to bite me, attack me, come after me. All he wants to do is get back into the water where he feels safe. So again, if you leave an alligator alone, you should never have a problem with them. Alright, now the next thing I'm going to show you guys is how the alligator's eyes and jaws work. Now again, you can see how this alligator, he's not moving back into the water. He is hissing, his mouth is open. Again, clear indicator that he doesn't want me anywhere near him. But again, he's not running back into the water like the smaller gator. But this is what I mean by each alligator is different. They express their emotions sometimes in different ways, giving them their own personality. Alright, now like I said, the eyes are set up on top of the skull. They can see very well from side to side. They can't see what's behind them. They've got a lot of trouble seeing what's in front of them. Alright, now you guys, by tapping an alligator on the nose, I can get him to slowly open up his mouth. Alright, now when the mouth is open, Miccosukees and Seminoles realize alligators don't see anything that goes on the inside of the mouth. Alright, so this next stunt I'm going to show you, if you guys want to have your cameras ready, this is not a trick. The gator's not trained, domesticated, medicated, or anything like that. Alright, all that's going on is the alligator cannot see what goes in his mouth. Again, it's not really a trick, it's more of a stunt. Alright, now as long as nothing touches the inside of the mouth, This alligator has no reason to slam shut. The inside of the jaws are extremely sensitive. If something touches the inside of the mouth, a grain of sand, a drop of water, a bead of sweat, it could cause him to slam his jaws shut. This alligator is actually in a very relaxed state. I'm going to see if I can give you guys an example of what that looks like and what that sounds like.
That was fast.
Alright, now you guys, an alligator this size is anywhere between 1,500 to 1,800 pounds of closing pressure, depending on what kind of mood he's in. That wasn't too hard, but you can slam his jaws much harder than that. Now, another thing I'm going to show you guys, if you guys want to look back at the alligator's mouth, I'm going to show you guys the tongue of the alligator.
Look at the tongue.
Alright, and you guys will notice the alligator's tongue is completely attached to the bottom of the jaw. That's so he doesn't accidentally bite down on his own tongue. Now you guys, there's a few different ways to actually try to catch an alligator. I'm going to show you guys the quick catch. I'm going to get on the back of one using the blind spot from directly behind him. Guys, jumping on the alligator's back, covering the eyes, helps to calm the alligator down very quickly. It's the same technique I used to catch my girlfriend. Alright, once he settles down here, I'm going to grab hold of the jaws. Alright, now you guys, this is one way to catch an alligator. Now the next thing for me to do, if I'm actually by myself, out in the Everglades, I've got to secure the jaw with a rope so I can safely bring them back home with me. For me to tie a good knot with one hand, it would be very difficult, if not impossible. Agreed? He's going to help me. You going to help me? No? You guys, the Miccosukees and Seminoles, they came up with a technique called bulldog, and I'm going to hold the jaw shut with my chin and chest. If I had a rope, both of my hands would be free, so I can tie the mouth shut and bring them back home. Again, this technique is called bulldogging. I can tie the mouth shut and I can safely bring them back home with me. Alright, now once the mouth was tied and brought back home, no part of the alligator would go to waste. All of the meat they could eat would be eaten. The bones are used for tools, weapons, and utensils. The most important part of any alligator, even today, is the skin or the hide. That's the part they use to trade for other goods. Now this next trick I'm going to show you, it's going to happen really fast. Have your cameras ready. I'm only going to do this trick once. This is the Florida Smile. Florida Smile on 3. 1, 2, 3. Get the smile? Alright, you guys, I'm only joking. I'm only joking. Real Florida Smiles on the alligator here. Alright, opening up the mouth. I'm showing you guys the 80 teeth inside. There's 40 on the top and 40 on the bottom. 80 good reasons to leave them alone. Now each tooth is designed for holding and crushing. Alligators go through thousands of teeth throughout their entire life, constantly cycling through them, just like how a shark would. Now something I don't normally tell customers, if you guys look at the alligator's jaws, it looks like I'm opening up the mouth. Now you guys, alligators have the strongest jaws in the world. Lions, tigers, bears, sharks, none of them come close to the jaw space of an alligator. If this alligator wants his mouth shut, and I've got 15 guys here, we're not going to open up his mouth. He's willingly opening up his own mouth right now because he wants to bite me. He's waiting for something to fall in there so he can grab it and hold on to it until he's satisfied, really. But again, very sensitive jaws. Alright, now you guys, a few parts of the alligator. The nose is located at the end of the head. Those are the only two holes he breathes from. The skull, it is a dense piece of bone. Right? It's designed for major impact. The alligator's eyes, they sink in the skull about 1 inch deep. This protects their vision. Okay? You guys, I'm not hurting the alligator. Right? This is actually exactly what the eyes are designed to do. They pop right back open every single time. The ears are the flaps right back here. Alligators can hear just as well as you and me. And all the bumps and ridges you see on the back from the neck, they go down to the tip of the tail. It's all skin-covered bone called scutes. These are used to protect the gator just like a sheet of armor. Now, do you guys want to see one more trick?
Yeah.
All right, what about everybody else?
Yes!
All right, you guys, this is a dangerous trick we do in here. This is what's known as a close shave. If it goes wrong, it is called the face-off.
Oh my god. Oh!
Everybody get the picture?
Yes!
Okay, good. I'm not doing that again. All right, now you guys, the last part about wrestling is to get off safely. Now you guys, I did not hurt this alligator. He's not going to come back and try to bite me. I like to just cover his eyes and step off very slowly. All right, that's about a round of applause for the alligator. Alright, now if you guys would like, I'm going to take out a baby alligator right over there so you guys can all get a chance to